Good evening, I'm Autumn Love, and in honor of tonight's full moon in Libra, I have my Moonology deck, and we're going to see if we can get a card and come out, get a message to y'all. So, let's see. Let's see what comes out. Oh, yeah, this is from my friend Shauna. Hey, look, check it out. You can see the top of my head. I figured out how to go in portrait mode. No, it only took me like 3 months to figure it out. I'm still learning, and I am open to receiving, and that includes constructive criticism. So if anybody else has anything to say, I would love to hear it. So, what do we have for tonight's full moon in Libra? Come on. Spirit, make a card come out, please. There we go. Oh, there's 3. Oh my gosh. Let's see, the first one was New Moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. Ooh. Then we got the New Moon in Virgo. So it says a time to give rather than to take. Even though I just said I'm open to receiving. Oh, then we've got Blue Moon, Believe in the Impossible. So I'm going to read all 3 of these. We're going to start with New Moon in Pisces. It's here somewhere. Oh, come on. Okay, meditate and contemplate. New Moon in Pisces. This card speaks of dreams and romance, of soulmates and poetry. It suggests there's a new start coming your way that's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhere between having your head in the clouds and being in a totally altered state. There could be confusion and disappointment if that's what you've had before and that's what you're expecting. However, if you're onto a good thing, then wish hard, because the words of your soul and your heart could help bring about the manifestation of your dreams. If all that sounds a little wet and watery, then that's Pisces for you. This is the last sign of the zodiac, and the New Moon in Pisces card can suggest a last-ditch chance to make your dreams come true. Use your feelings to guide your way. Logic won't work right now. So additional meanings for this card is to face your fears. Oh, that is always a topic here. Let's see. Face your fears. They may be holding you back. This situation is being healed. It's time to surrender to the divine. Chant Om Namo Narayani. Avoid being deceptive or willingly deceived. Says the teaching is Pisces is the sign of reveries and mysteries, or depths of emotion, idealism, and hopeless romantics. It is the sign of water and the unconscious. Its energy is deep like watery depths. The new moon in Pisces indicates a time to listen to your feelings and to allow your emotions free rein. Whatever you're feeling as you pull this card is more likely than the truth. Unless you've been kidding yourself somehow and only you know if that's the case or not. So, that is the new moon in Pisces. Let's see, new moon in Virgo. A time to give rather than take. So when this card comes up, it's time for you to take stock of your situation. Where are you and where do you want to go? The new moon energy of this card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests you make that restart a clever one that's simple and well organized. Virgo also has a strong health aspect to it. So if you've been unwell, this card suggests that your health is on the up. Virgo loves clean eating and alternative therapies, so add these into your routines now, however you've been feeling. If a situation is blocked at the moment, it could be that you're overanalyzing things or being too critical. It's time to ask less what someone else can do for you and to think more about what you can do for others. Attuned to the Moon says, recommit to healthy morning and evening routines. Additional meanings for this card is to, gradual improvements are coming. Pay attention to detail if you want success without being pedantic. That's a new word for me. Be of service to others, and love and money will flow. Be of service to others, and then love and money will flow. Yeah, okay. So the person you're asking about is reliable. Okay. Virgo is the sign of health, service, and analysis. Its energy is precise and has a feel of the harvest about it. When this card comes up, it could be that a wonderful bounty is coming your way. However, the energy of the new moon in Virgo is usually about getting your life in order. So that's what you need to do at the time of the Virgo new moon and whenever else you pull this card. And then the last one we have is Blue Moon, believe in the impossible. It says, as the saying goes, some things happen only once in a blue moon. In other words, hardly ever. Drawing this card suggests you're about to get a rare chance and that something one-off could well be about to happen. This card is a very positive sign if you felt like you're hoping for too much or asking too much of the universe. Whatever you're asking about, well, it might only happen once in a blue moon, but it can happen. However, with this rare opportunity before you, it's important that you believe in it. If you convince yourself that whatever you're asking about can never go in your favor, then guess what? It won't go in your favor. Be grateful for this card, which is a reminder to believe in your dreams. Attuned to the Moon says, I'm lucky. Additional meanings for this card is miss this chance and it might not come back anytime soon. What happened may only happen once. The person you're inquiring about is a rare find. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. And this situation is unlikely to repeat. So, the teaching is, there are usually 3 full moons between each equinox and solstice and vice versa. Sometimes, though, we get 4 full moons in a single season. When that happens, the third of the season's 4 full moons is called a blue moon. At least that was the original definition of a blue moon. These days, it's popular to use the blue moon for a second full moon in any calendar month that has 2 full moons. So that is it. Now it's got me wondering. I'm going to have to sit and meditate and contemplate what this means, because I'm open to receiving, but apparently now is the time for me to give and not take. So if I give, perhaps something impossible will happen, you know? Something that I think is impossible, perhaps, you know? Meditate, contemplate, give rather than take, and believe in the impossible. I am always believing in the impossible. If there's one thing I learned in life, is that everything that they say only happens in the movies is a big fat lie. It absolutely happens in real life. Yep, I believe in the impossible. So, with that said, if you enjoyed this message, please follow, subscribe, like, all of the above. I love you all, and I hope you have a great night.